In Abbey Wood, Crossrail trains were meant to start running here last weekend. There's a new station. There are 2 new platforms not yet in use. And there will be a long wait for Crossrail now. Here, there's disappointment.
It's sad because it's something that we're all looking forward to for the last year or two, especially as times were approaching. You know, seeing it coming now that it's going to be gone to the further year on moving forward, it's not something that we really want to hear.
That's terrible. Yeah, it's going to disrupt all, like most of our commuting to and from London.
Partly the delay is a shock, but secondly is how can we get it so wrong? How can we just get it so wrong?
The original cost of the project in 2007 was £15.9 billion. That could now rise to £17.6 billion, and it could be more. And London's businesses will pay for most of it. The project was due to open in December 2018. At the moment, it's likely it'll open in 2020, although when, nobody knows. This latest announcement isn't so much an embarrassment as a calamity. The mantra from Crossrail executives throughout this project was it was on time and it was on budget. That has been shown to be a gross misjudgment. And there are now all kinds of questions about the governance of Crossrail and why these huge problems weren't spotted much earlier. The former chair of Crossrail says he briefed the mayor in July that the project would be delayed. Today that document and others were released by TfL.
These are huge sums of money, public money, and Londoners are going to be paying the borrowing costs of this, whether you're a business or whether you're a council taxpayer. And serious questions need to be answered, how we've got into this position when this flagship project was on time and on budget, and we now end up £2 billion over, and we've got no date when it's going to actually open.
Also, TfL's relying on the extra fares revenue from Crossrail and could now lose out on hundreds of millions of pounds. That will mean more cuts.
You're saying there'll be no cuts to any other programmes in TfL because of this?
No, I said there will be a record level of investment on surface transport projects. Clearly there will be some projects that we've had to look at, painful as it is, in terms of the timescale for delivery of those, but that will all come out in the next few days. Let's not preempt that at this stage.
Some stations remain unfinished. New trains haven't been tested. Transport bosses, though, hope they'll be able to get this beleaguered project back on track. Tom Edwards, BBC London News.